Hey, hi, what's up? It's day 16 of Vita. I'm not really doing a good job this year. It's 7:38. I just haven't done anything. It's just last week was such a bad week, and since Seth is gone, I've kind of lost like any motivation to film anything because I'm like, why would I want to film myself being sad and napping? So I don't. And I'm not like as sad as I was when he first left, but you know, it's just like I'm realizing that I'm back to where I was in the summer, where it's just me and my big empty house that I can't seem to get clean because I've lost all motivation to get up from the spot that I sit down in. Like, I haven't even been watching TV, and it could be because I'm watching a really shitty show right now. I'm watching Riverdale. I had no idea it was about the Archie comics until I asked Antora and she told me, and I was like, oh, that's bizarre. I figured I should actually like talk about something in these vlogs, so I wanted to bring up like maybe slightly relationships. A couple of years ago, I was not in a great place mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, there's just so much going on there, and a lot of things happened in a relationship that I was in. Anytime I talked about it after, I kind of just like painted it in a different light. I think part of the reason was because I really cared about him and I really loved him, and I wanted to always remember that. And it's weird because up until like 6 months ago, I was still like standing up for him and like telling our story, but telling it in a way that didn't paint him in such a terrible picture. And I still don't really think he's like a terrible person, or at least like he doesn't mean to be. But after watching BoJack Horseman, oh my god, that fucking show messed me up. But like after watching BoJack Horseman, I just realized like it doesn't matter if you don't intend to be a terrible person. I guess I still can't really talk bad about the situation because it wasn't really even his fault. I mean, like, I think it was definitely half his fault, but also I'm the idiot that like walked in there and was like, I'm not going anywhere, I'm gonna stay until I can't stay anymore. Yeah, Mela, do that. Stay until you reach your fucking breaking point. And oh my god, I was messed up for so long, and then October rolled around and I started feeling good. Like my face was like clearing up. I think right now it's not so great, but my face was clearing up. I had lost 18 pounds. Like, I wore a dress that I used to look so fat in, and I was like, I actually look okay. And I just, you know, that made me really happy, and I started making new friends, and I just felt really good about life. And that was also around the time I decided to kind of like stop chasing after this person, and not like for a relationship that was over forever, but like I still wanted to keep him in my life, like actively trying to talk to him. And at some point I was like, why? What does this relationship, what does this friendship do for you? Bring you stress and sadness and just, you know? And I started to feel a little better, and then I met Seth, and I've had some really interesting moments with Seth where I've just like burst into tears because I never knew that I could be loved in such a like genuine and caring way, where like our fights didn't end with me feeling like I wanted to disappear, you know? Our fights just left me like, we would talk, and it just made me like him even more every time we talked about something that we had disagreed on. And it's just, I always think about it and I'm like, is this what a relationship is like? Is this what a functioning relationship is like with someone who actually wants to be your boyfriend? That's weird. Something I never really thought I would obtain. I always thought it was supposed to be hard, you know? even after my last relationship, I was like, oh, things are supposed to be, you know, kind of a difficult uphill battle, but I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe that being in a relationship that is the case. I believe it's communication, and that's it, and deciding every day if this is what you want. And every day it is, so I'm good until I'm not good, right? I don't know. It's like I'm saying the same things, like I want to be with you until like I don't want to be with you anymore. But that could be said for anything. I see it in like a whole new light though. And it's really nice. And I just wanted to have a little chat about that instead of just talking in front of the camera and going, oh, I didn't do anything today. Which is also true. I've been trying to clean my room for like 4 hours. This is just the one room too. This is just the office. I have the whole house to do, and I've got a lesson plan. So I'm gonna try and do one of those things. I should probably lesson plan. Anyways, this has been day 16 of Vita. 24-year-old Melan coming at you in her PJs. I guess I'll see you tomorrow, even though I freaking suck at this Vita thing. And I apologize to everyone watching and future Melan for making such boring content, but see you on the flip side.